Disabled children and young people want to have friends, but they experience significant challenges. These include attending a school that meets their needs but is many miles from home, a lack of opportunity or support to socialise outside of school, and the inaccessibility of social media to many disabled children and young people.
Are you going to see Amisha at the park, Max? Going to see Amisha from school, your friend?
We know that short breaks provide a vital service to disabled children and young people, as well as their families. But how often do short break scheme service providers see this as an opportunity for children to go out with their friends? The good news is that in some local authorities, including York, North Yorkshire and Nottingham, disabled children now routinely have the option of enjoying their short breaks with their chosen friend.
It's natural for kids to meet their friends every week, after school, on a weekend, do activities together. So if we can promote that and put things in place so that workers can actually do that, then that's great. That's a really positive thing for us to do.
It's important to remember that a short break may be one of the few ways in which disabled children and young people can ever have the chance of having fun with their friends when they're not at school. Unsurprisingly, children and young people are prioritising friendship in their education, health and care plans as something that is most important to them, a need which will increasingly be met through short break services. Max and Amisha both receive short breaks from City of York Council, who support their friendship by bringing them together outside of school to spend time together in the park.
Can you give Misha a big smile? She wants to see you smiling. Hello. Hi. Hi, Misha. Relax. Yeah? Are you happy now? Yeah. Who was that? Hi, Misha. She's trying to hold your hand.
He loves it. He loves the attention. He just loves, being with his friends, like all kids do.
Why are we here?
Obviously, I get a break. But most importantly, it's about Max, really, about the attention that he's able to get from it.
We've met up with Misha, I think it's about twice now, and we've been down the river with Misha's carer, and we've also met in the park. You get a lot of feedback from Max. You know when he's happy, and you know when he's having a good time. Maybe Max wouldn't get that opportunity otherwise, so it is good for us to contact people, with children with a disability, people that Max sees at school. Nice for him to be able to see them out of school, and to do something with them.
Katie and Kayasha welcome the choice to spend their short break time together. They say it's much more fun and, like most young people, they just want to hang around with their friends and have fun.
What do you enjoy most?
Have fun with Katie.
Seeing Katie.
Yeah.
You're really good friends with Katie, aren't you?
Yeah.
And it's important that when you've got that week off school, because it's a long time to have off school,
Yeah.
it's important that you keep in contact with Katie.
Yes.
Yeah? You as well? Do you think it's important to stay in touch with your good friends? And would you be sad if you couldn't come? No. I think you would be a little bit. It's important to keep in touch with your friends, isn't it? Yeah?
Yes.
Respecting disabled children and young people's friendships means workers doing some fact-finding to learn more about which friends children and young people enjoy spending their time with. It also means including the facilitation of friendship as an essential part of carer preparation, training and supervision.
I have to say, I really think it's a fabulous thing to do, is to let children go out with their friends. There's nothing nicer than the happiness on a kid's face when they've had fun with their mates. And if we can be part of facilitating that, let's get on with it.
In York, children's social workers and short break scheme workers put a high value on children and young people's friendships. They have been proactive in making changes to how they run their short break schemes so that, whenever possible, children and young people have a choice to meet their friends.
When I first came into this team, we considered friendship, but it was so difficult. The logistics of getting children together and workers together to make it work was really difficult. Now it isn't. Now it's just part of our work. It's on the agenda for every young person that comes into the service, and we try to facilitate the links around their friendships. And it has become second nature now to us to think about this child and what are their friends and what can we do to give them some good experience together. We promote it a lot more now. It's become part of the package of having a short break. Have you got a friend? Can we organise meeting up with that friend? Or can we introduce you to some other young people with similar interests so that you can go out and do things on a weekend or on a night? Twice a year we run training events for community short break workers, which is mandatory training. And in that we look at friendships and how we can integrate it into the services that they provide. Now, if then they have got young people that haven't got friends or that aren't meeting their friends, then we look at why and how we can put it better. And we get workers to appreciate how important it is to have friends. And if they can remember back to their childhood and what happened and where they met their friends, then we get them to look at how they can model their links to do the same so that then the young people they're working with get that same experience.
How do you look at it?
Gorgeous.
My message to short breaks providers who are looking to sort of integrate friendship into their work and promote friendship as much as possible is that you're probably already hearing what you need to hear. You're already talking to children about friendships because they'll tell you what they've done at school that day and who they've hung out with. And when I was 14, that's all I was talking about, who my friends were. Once you've heard that information, make sure you record it, take a note of it, and then come back to the office and do something about it. Go and talk to their teacher, go and talk to another social worker and promote things as much as you can. Don't see this as a huge amount of work. This is something you're already receiving and you just need to process it.
Families love it because one of the big things that families say is that our children want friends. And a lot of our children say, we want to go out with our friends, or can you find some friends for us to go out with? So if we can build their friendship circles, it supports them, it makes life more valuable, they get better experiences, they grow. Kids love it. Families really appreciate it if their children comes back and say, we've had a great time, we've made friends. It's what every carer or parent wants for their children. And so I would really, really recommend that other providers take on board friendship circles and make it work for disabled children right across the country.
Friendship for All have created a how-to guide as well as training resources for promoting friendship for disabled children and young people who use short break services. These are available on our website www.friendshipforall.org.uk.